Yeah, you gotta be smooth in the prototypes and the Indy cars. That's why I run the prototype class, is for the road racing time. It's more comparable to the Indy car, for me anyway. You've also been running on full tanks, Warren. Really? I go quicker in a GTE car when I got lighter fuel load. Yeah, I mean, it's different for everybody, sure. What's that? Well, pavement to put the car when you're using the track. It's when there's other machines in front of you, it's different. I'll never forget that guy that brought that up. It was at we were running Grand National at Motegi East Course. And we take that little short straight where you take the green flag, and everybody's kind of 2x2 and starting to try to string out to make that first hairpin 90-degree turn, and this guy goes all the way to the inside. I mean, all the way to the right. He couldn't make that turn walking at that point. You would have to stop and turn right. Just, there'd have to be a stop sign there for you to have any chance of making that corner. And he just wipes out like 6 cars. Well, we throw the yellow, we put him back in line, and then the guy goes, we're all, hollering at him, obviously, and he's like, what do you mean? Or, you cannot be diving in. All right. So we go restart it. Again, he goes all the way to the right. I mean, the road's wide enough for maybe 4 cars. He's all the way on the right with a 90-degree right-hander coming up. Goes into the corner again, wipes out half a dozen cars. And when, he gets sent to the back and black flagged, he's all hollering and bitching, and we're like, man, what the hell are you doing? He's like, I don't know what you're saying. There was pavement there. It's like, and then, we went off on it. Do you understand the first damn thing about racing? Just because there's asphalt there does not mean it's a racing line. There's no way you're going to make that corner without hitting anybody. Well, that's their problem. I got there first. It's like, oh my God. Like, you're done. It's like, you're done, dude. We parked him. It was like, that's it. You're done. It's like, there's no way we're letting you stay on the track. He got all pissed off, wouldn't leave the room. Just the same old dumb shit. Pretty much, yeah. Just a complete lack of knowledge, a complete lack of self-awareness on the track and about. There's been some, like, that was Sonny Boy, fast driver, absolutely no self-awareness on the track. Couldn't tell you where he was at, who was around him. Yeah, just the same old BS all the time. And that was exactly what that guy was like. There's been a few guys like that. They were quick, but we used to call them in the GT6 days the seasonal event guys. These are guys who've owned the game from day one, since the first one came out. And they do all the seasonal events, and they look at their lap times, and their friend gained 5 1,000ths on them, so they're going to go. The problem is that's not racing. That's like rally racing. You're not, those guys, whenever we got them into our races, they were old, no matter how quick they were, most of them were pretty terrible at running in a group. Like, they could not hang in with a spec car that they were stuck with other drivers. They could not, and they definitely couldn't hang in the Speedway series. They just had not the slightest clue how to handle the car when there were people around them. And then I remember one guy whining to us after a race that he got bumped from in qualifying. And he was all, I don't get it. I'm like top 50 in the world. It's like, doesn't matter, dude. You're top 50 because you know how to tune the car, and you know how to drive. You know how to drive on a time trial. But this isn't a time trial. There's other people out here. You know. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, but the good news on it, Rob, is that you're halfway home if you can handle the car. It just takes races and laps, you know, with other cars. You know, it just takes time to transfer it. But we would get a lot of those guys that would come in and do that. The ones I'm talking about, this, you know, they've never been in a room before where they weren't the top 1, 2, 3 fastest, and so when they get in there and it doesn't work out for them, we never see them again. You know. But you're halfway there if you're already quick. You know, all you got to do is get used to driving, get used to the dirty air, and the biggest thing is the strategy.
I won my last, I got third place of the league that I raced with, and RX, lights, RX.
Yeah. Quick twitch reaction. Yeah, exactly, yeah. Stayed out of trouble. Yeah, that's me as well. Yeah. Hello, Rita. Yeah, method to my madness there was the same thing I did in the duels. No, that was just a run. Yeah, that was just a run. This actually, it was a test run, Reed. I was doing something a little. I was messing with the tires, so. Yeah, I think the qualifying time is going to be higher, or low, whatever, lower, slower is what the qualifying. The at-large qualifying times are going to be slower. Yeah. Yeah, I need to get him out there here after I take my Gatorade break. But yeah, guys, if you're running in the Camel GT, the LMP1s, or the American, the RWD, as far as the GTEs, they're any one of them. And in the GrandAm series, it's any LMP3 or touring car. Yeah, you can leave, hook it up. Just use the same invite, brother. Let's see. I hit it perfect a few laps ago, and now I'm thinking, how do I do that 80, 90 times? All right, I will be right back.